Welcome back to my channel. So during today's video I am going to be creating an eyeshadow look using my Colourpop's Plush Like Me eyeshadow palette. Now I already have my eyes primed and set. I used my Ben Nye's setting powder in medium suede to set it, to give it a more of a transition shade. That's why it looks like it's already transitioned with color, because I used that deeper setting powder. So let's get started. I don't know my norm, but we're going to go ahead and take the BH Cosmetics number 12 brush, and let's start out with the shade. Is it Deep Depth? I can't see that because of this mirror. And it's the last matte shade on the second row. I'm trying to keep this mirror out from reflecting. So I'm going to pop that shade right in the crease area, and it's a little bit deeper than the shade, the powder I used to set the lid with. Just a little bit deeper. And I'm just packing it right above the crease area and directly in the crease. And it deepens up just a little bit more. I like that. That's a nice shade in combination with that setting powder. I'm going to do the same thing for the other eye. Just stamp it right above that area and directly in the crease. And I'm going up a little bit towards the brow bone. I like the way this is working together, because I've been liking using that powder on some of my looks when I do it, because it takes a whole complete step out of it. As you can see how good it looks when you layer it with another deeper shade, and it, like I said, takes some time out of it too if you want to do it that way, because it's cut a good bit of time on trying to put a transition shade underneath. I like that. That's really, really pretty. So now I'm going to blend the shadow. This is nice. But Colourpop has some nice shadows anyway that's really blendable. I haven't had any trouble with any of their shadows, you know, that I've purchased and used. So next I am going to go in with this Real Techniques. It doesn't have a name on it, but it's this small fluffy brush, and I want to use the shade. Let's use the last purple shade on the last row. I'm just going to pack it on the brush and stick it right in the crease area. And I want to use this kind of brush so I can control where I place it, because I don't want to go too high up. So I'll take a little bit more and just lightly packing it directly in the crease area. And I'm lightly building the shade up. This is a deep shade too, and it's really pretty. I'm going to do the same thing for the other eye. I'm going to pack it right in the crease. And I'm not going all the way to the inner corner with this shade. Just almost towards it, but not directly in the inner corner. So I'm just lightly packing it a little bit more. And also this brush is giving it a little more depth than it would if I was using just my normal technique with that fluffy brush. So this is adding, like I said, a little more color to it, deepness to it, and then you can control where you want to place it. If you don't want that more fluffed out brush look like I normally do, I want a little more color in my crease this morning. And I'm just packing, still lightly packing, but building it. So now I'm going to go and use the same brush. I'm going to go with the first shade. Now I'm doing this a little bit different just to see if it kills a little bit more time. So now I'm going with the first shade on the last row. And it's the deeper, darkest purple shade in here. And I'm going to stick it right there on the outer V. Now I've never done it like this before. So y'all bear with your girl because I'll be over here trying some stuff. And I just want to see if this actually helps in placing the shadows and then blending. Just trying to see. Because I don't mind trying to see something different to see if it works. And see how it comes out. So I'm just lightly packing. And this I'm putting it right in the crease with the tip of the brush as I place it on the lid area. This is going to be a pretty dark look on the outer, but I like dark colors anyways. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So now I'm going to wipe off my brush. Use my towel that I have in front of me because I forgot to get a wipe from over there. And we're going to lightly, very lightly blend the edges of this crease. And I'm doing this in circular motions. Very, very light and windshield wiper motions. Because I don't want to get it too messy. So I'm barely touching it. And it's blending pretty good. You want to take your time and blend. I'm liking how that's coming. Ooh, that's pretty. That blended really good. So I'm going to do the other eye. You're going to lightly, 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 very lightly blend. And I'm doing the circular motions right now. And then the back and forth windshield wiper. Now, like I said, I'm barely touching because I don't want it to go up towards my brow bone. I want to keep it right in this area. And now one of my windshield wiper motions again. That is blending so pretty. I like it. So now I'm going to blend the crease together of my eye with the two shades. That is blending like super, super pretty. So now I'm going to go back in with the purple shade and add just a little bit more right back into the crease. And that's the first deep purple shade we started working with. And I'm just lightly packing it right in the crease. That's pretty. Now I'm going to take the deeper shade and make sure it's right in that outer V again. And I'm not bothering the area we just blended. I'm just packing it back on where we blended the shades together earlier. Let's see. I'm liking this. So now I'm going to go in with the Morphe 535 brush. I'm going to go back in with that first transition shade. And I just want to make sure these shades are blended together. And I'm placing most of it right there towards that tail of the brow and packing it. And then we're going to blend it towards the inner. But I'm going to place most of it right in this area. So now we are going to lightly blend it towards the inner corner of that brow and eye area. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm liking that. It's pretty, pretty, pretty. Now I wonder if I should blend that purple. I'm going to take my Sigma E41 brush. And let's blend these edges a little bit more. And I'm doing windshield wiper motions and those little circular motions just to make sure it doesn't have harshness like this side. So we're gonna lightly fluff these edges again because I don't want it to be harsh, even though I still want that color there. Okay, so that's working it out. Yeah, I like that better. Because I still have the color, but it's not as harsh. And I'm doing these light circular motions. And then the windshield wiper motions. Okay, that's better than it was. So lightly flicking these colors. Cool, perfect. So now I'm gonna go in with let's do the second shade on the second row, and we clean the brush off and pack it right in the inner corner, overlapping the shade going up to the center. Same thing here. I should have a smaller brush for this part of the eye, but we're here now, so we gotta make it work. So I'm just stamping it right in that area. I like how this is coming together. I think it's going to be pretty. I'm just stamping a little bit more. And now we are going to blend it. And again, you want to lightly blend your shadows together. And they are really blending really well together. Like really well. Okay, so now let's go in with our glitter glue. I like how that's looking. So I'm gonna take a little bit of my glitter glue. And place it on my ring finger. We're gonna place it right on the center, going over into the inner corner. Same thing for the other eye. I'm just making sure it's all set really good. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna put on the lid. What brush I want to use? Let's try this brush and see how it works. Okay, so let's see, what color do we want to use on this lid? I don't know. Let's use the second shimmer shade on the last row, and we're going to place it. Oh, pretty. Over the center of the lid, and I'm going right in the crease with the tip of the brush. That is pretty. And I like to place mine in like a patting, flicking motion. That way you kind of like blending the shimmer shade as you place it. Like a flicking, patting motion. Not just like a stamping, but a flicking, patting. Because you can see it blending when you do it that way, and it's not stuck in one spot. I like that. The same thing for the other eye. You want to pack it first, and then start flicking it and packing it with what's on the lid. You spreading it out with your brush. And I'm going to put it right in the lid. Not the lid, I'm sorry. The crease area. This is so pretty. Oh, I like that. Let's do a little bit more. So we can get a little bit more depth to it. Okay, and the same thing for the other eye. Pretty. And I'm going to take the other side of the brush, and we are going to use the first shade on the second row and stick it right in the inner corner and overlap the deeper shade, and right in the crease with the tip of the brush. Ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty. I like it. I like it. So take a little bit more just to make sure it's built it up. That's a nice palette. And the formula works so well together. So now I am going to take my Sigma brush again, and we're going to make sure the edges are blended together. So I'm just doing back and forth motions between the shades to make sure they're all blended well together. Pretty. So I think that is pretty, pretty, pretty. So I think that should do the eye look. I think I've been sitting here long enough with this look. But I think it's pretty though. I like it. I like it. Okay, just making sure a little bit more purple coming through right there in the crease area. Okay, so now I am going to clean these eyes. Oh, did I get out of focus? I did. Oh, come back in, come back in. So now I am going to clean under the eye area. I don't know what happened there. Ooh. Okay, and clean the other eye. That is pretty, y'all. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, so this is the finished eye look, and I like how the shades blended and work well together. I am liking this look. I like it, y'all. I like it. So I'm going to do my norm, finish the rest of my face, and I will be back to show you guys the final look. See you guys in a bit. Welcome back. Here is the finished look. So I did the rest of my face, my base, my bronze, and everything else. So for my lower lash line, I went in with the lash shade on the third row, and I put just the tiniest amount right in that outer V portion lower lash line and dragged it over to about here on both eyes. And then for the shimmer, I used the second shimmer shade and dragged it very, very lightly across to the inner corner of my eye. Now to highlight the inner corner, I used my Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive. For my lips today, I used the Ulta. I think it's Ulta. Yeah, this Ulta lip liner, and it's a Mauvy nude liner, and this is in the shade. I don't. This writing is so small, but this is the shade. Like it's just a Mauvy nudie, and then I use my Glam Light nude liquid lipstick. Where's the shade on here? I think I rubbed it off or something. I don't know. Y'all know your girl can't see. I have my bifocals on. But this is the shade. I don't know if it's upside down or not. I don't know. But this is the shade to finish the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, because I love the way this palette performed. I really do. Colourpop never disappoints, in my opinion. I haven't had a shadow to not work the way I want it to work, but I like this palette. This is a nice everyday palette too. If you like into the purples at the bottom or the neutrals at the top, I like this eyeshadow palette. So I think I'm going to leave it out to do another look with it, because I do love, love, love the way this look turned out. And I do like especially how I use this Real Techniques dense brush to pack the color on. And I also love, 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 like I said, how I've been using my Ben Nye medium suede to transition my lids before applying the color. That's been working out if you want to use like a deeper shade or something like that. So I do like how that has performed. It did not take long to do the rest of my face. But I do love, I love, love my eyes. Oh, and I'm sorry guys, my eyelashes, I use the Jamire, I guess that's how you pronounce it, upside down. Amazon, I want to say about 10 bucks. And you get about 14 pairs, I think 16 pairs. And I use the first pair, and it's the same style. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I really, really do love how this has come together. So if you like what you see, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to your girl's channel. And become a part of my YouTube family here. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.